Hier in dem Anarcho-Viertel gibt es auch öfter mal Proteste gegen die Regierung.
I was born here 71 years ago. You know, Molotov is a thing that we put inside the bottle. It's a big struggle. The refugees, the crisis, everywhere from. But I am a fighter.
Correspondent, dein Reporter, ist heute in Athen unterwegs, und zwar im linken Viertel Exarchia. Wer hätte gedacht, dass wir heute dieses Thema verbinden können mit der Frage, was eigentlich die ältere Generation zu der momentanen Lage in Griechenland sagt?
Hello.
You're gonna show us around today?
Yes, I'm living here. I was born here. It's about 71 years ago. This is the Exarchia Square, which is very anarchist.
What way, anarchist?
In the way that people, they don't want the police to be here. They don't let the police be here.
There's never police here?
Not really, very seldom, and not in the costume, in the police costume. I mean, even it's difficult to film here. People don't like that. These things are protesting things. They are stating things against the government, against other governments.
Have you also been on this demonstration?
In some demonstrations, when once we had to take a little place that I will show you. They want to make a mall, and we protested and we make a garden.
You can also see Hamburg Smash
Yes.
G20
We
here.
wrote that for Hamburg, the G20s in July.
The summit, yes.
In the summit, they wrote that about a year ago.
Already a year ago, it's up there.
Yes, and nobody touches. In the 80s, my children were playing here. It was not like that. There were many people addicted in heroin here. Now it is a little bit strange. It's not absolutely Greeks. There are many immigrants, Syrians, people, refugees, a little bit out of law. It's a very safe neighborhood, but you have to know the rules.
What is the first rule?
The first rule is not put your nose in their things.
Is it also a neighborhood that is getting gentrified?
A Chinese company, they say they bought about 200 houses here. They find cheap and they buy, and then they make Airbnb, business. Maybe in a few years it's going to be difficult for the people to find place to stay. It's very expensive.
Are you afraid that it changes?
No, I'm not afraid. In my life, I have never had any fear. Maybe some panics when I wake up in the morning, but not fear.
So what are you worried about in your life?
Economically, I was working as a professor, as a teacher, and I was supposed to take 1,500. Now I am almost in 1,100. This is my pension. I was teaching in the high school for 35 years.
What is the highest cost? Like, for what things do you have to spend your money?
My daughter has some problem with health things, so we have to pay money for that. And the living costs, they are quite high. But I am a fighter. This is a place where they have the program for people that και η ζωή είναι εντάξει. Let's see here. And the life is okay.
Do you know anyone who is in this support program?
I had a nephew, so he was in the support program. Now he's better. He went twice. It's not easy because the situation makes your addictions, the crisis. If you don't have a work, you have a stress, and maybe that makes you go to addiction.
What have been the main mistakes in the past 20 years?
Borrowing a lot of money from the banks. I was taking a loan to go for vacation. So they thought that this is our life, this is our occasion. Okay, let's live, let's spend. It's not like that.
Considering politics, what were the main mistakes
the
from
the politicians? I don't think the politicians were really for the people. Many companies took the money in Switzerland, in the Panama, in the Paradise Islands, and everywhere, in the Caymans. They took money from the government to invest here. And then they took the money that they took it and they went out. And then they put bankruptcy here. I mean, there is a lot of Greek money out of Greece, a lot. And you have to respect your country. This is how I like the Germans, because they respect their country. Even if they do wrong things, Siemens. A lot of things were happening with Siemens, but not in their country, outside. Not in their country. Listen, here, he left his car here, and nobody can pass by. And nobody cares. I mean, one of the reasons. We must respect each other and follow the rules. Here you have the PASOK. The PASOK is one of the parliamentary parties.
So,
Here you have always the police.
da steht ein ganzer Mannschaftswagen. Has there ever anything happened?
Here? Yes, many times they put bombs. I mean, not very heavy bombs, I don't know what exactly. Molotov, as they call it. You know, Molotov is a thing that you put inside the bottle. The refugees, the people surviving, the people with a crisis, it's a big struggle. And so this is why, because of the struggle, there is this anarchism here flowing.
When you think about the future of the European Union,
I believe
How
in
would
Eu-
it
I believe in European Union. I believe a lot, really. Because we cannot live on our own. And mainly the Greeks. North we have the Balkanian problems. South Africa problems. East we have Turkey problems. Eastern is the Arabs countries problems. And northern is Ukraine, another problem. Everywhere problems. So I think Europe is a big thing for us. And we're a very small country. 10 million, nothing. Nothing. Imagine what's going to happen in 20 years. Turkey is going to be 100, I don't know, 20, and we're going to be 10 million. So just want to grab that. So only through Europe we can survive. So this is the garden that we made.
it's really nice.
Yes, very nice.
So what does it
They
mean
were
you
supposed
make
to
it?
make a building here, a mall. Yeah, the anarchists, they did that.
Now you have also olive trees.
Yes.
Yeah. You said before that Greek also took loans
Yes.
for their holidays.
Yes, yes, they took
So-
loans because the banks were asking everyone, they were sending letters, take a loan, they were advertising in the TV, take a loan for your holiday. They don't want to be in the camera.
Oh, no, it's like they are always in the background, so
Go,
you
go
don't
it
see them.
down. They don't want to be in the camera. This is very important, but.
Okay, so can we stay
No.
here?
Yes, okay, let's be here.
We ask everyone the same question because it's a question for our documentary, and it is, how is Greece today? What would you say?
Greece is a very bad situation, but I am an optimist person and I think that they will make it. In a few years are going to be better because there is a beautiful country, there is a high tourism, people are coming and they love Greece. So we're feeling that maybe in a few years we're going to be in a better situation. I hope. We are going to see.
I hope so too.
If we have the mentality of a united Europe, we might succeed. If everyone takes his part, I don't want the refugees, no, take the refugees, take all the garbage, no, then we don't succeed. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be in 20 years. I hope
We
that
will
I am going to
see.
be alive, and then we talk again.
Then we talk again, of course. Can I just get your microphone? Ja. Gut, wir bauen jetzt hier schon mal ab. Wenn ihr noch Themenvorschläge habt, die wir für euch recherchieren sollen, dann meldet euch am besten bei uns. Und wenn ihr keine Folge von Crowdspondent verpassen wollt, dann abonniert uns, weil dann verpasst ihr auch nicht, wenn wir Vivian in 20 Jahren nochmal treffen.